We are in the middle of nowhere. If it's unsafe, just return it. If you guys are gonna care about mileage, don't do Amazon Flex. Sometimes you get lucky, don't get me wrong, but always remember that it's luck. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you. We are back, another 5-hour route. Let me show you guys what we're working with right now. As you guys can see, decent amount of packages, nothing too big though. We only have, I wanna say 4 packages that are pretty heavy. It is currently 4:38. Our route was for 4:15. It's supposed to end by 9:15. We are currently 34 minutes away from the first stop, 35 miles out. I'm not sure if this route was gonna be worth it. I'm gonna show you guys the map on the screen right now. I mean, it's pretty far. We have a bunch of weird stops that are out in the middle of nowhere in comparison to the route, but this is just how the sub same day station is. There's not really much we could do about that. Especially for these 5-hour routes, you're always gonna get sent very far. Sometimes you get lucky, don't get me wrong, but always remember that it's luck. Let's say even 50% of the time, you're gonna get sent like you see here, 30 miles away. Now, this route wouldn't be that bad if it wasn't for the couple stops that are in the middle of nowhere in comparison. I feel like our mileage wouldn't have been that bad, but I know for sure, just looking at the map, we're gonna be over 100 miles. I also know we're gonna end up pretty far away from home, which I think is going to lead us over our dollar per mile. I almost forgot. Let me throw it up on the screen for you guys right now. This is what our route is looking like. 5-hour route, $130. Honestly, this is the max pay that you're gonna see. I mean, at least for me. So I'm gonna take it now every single time. I don't wanna keep losing like blocks like this with the best pay possible because I've been also getting 3-hour routes that are driving even 100 miles as well. So I think it must be just better than just to take the max price. I'm just trying to get out here and make something happen. I mean, it's November, right? We should be getting better pay, but we're not. We gotta make do with what we got. I don't wanna sit here and keep telling you guys to get better money like every other single person. You gotta make your money. We gotta make it happen. So I want you guys to know, if you guys are gonna care about mileage, don't do Amazon Flex, okay? Don't do it. I understand that sometimes you're gonna get a great route, but a lot of times you're not gonna get the best route. Don't do Amazon Flex if you care about the mileage. Most people aren't gonna have rates that reflect well on the mileage side. So please remember that. I try to be honest, transparent with you guys. I've been doing Amazon Flex a while. I know how these routes are gonna be looking. Maybe I don't know your area specifically, but even with these city routes that you might get and might have really great luck with, make your money though. It's November. Let's run up as much money as we can possibly. Let's get to the first stop. All right, we have made it to the first stop. It is currently 5:10 and it's gonna be dark in like 20 minutes. So, oh boy, let's do this. Picture done. The major thing I constantly worry about when doing this gig work is going to be the mileage. The more you drive, the more you're going to have to maintenance your car, meaning change your oil, change your tires, change your brake pads, your rotors, all of the maintenance things that you're going to have to do. These things are going to come up a lot faster the more you drive. And for the people that are doing this for full-time work, I think a lot of people don't really care about the mileage. A really big part of me wants to stop worrying about the mileage. I use this car that I drive for only work. I have another car that I use to actually do all of my errands and my groceries and all that stuff. So this car I use for only work, so I don't really care. That's the thing. I feel like many times people are like, oh, I don't want to mess up my car and all that. I get it. If that's a car that you bought and you enjoy and you think is beautiful and you want to keep it that way, you shouldn't work in it. I mean, besides for the outside of what's going to get messed up as you're going through these rock driveways and these gravel roads and constantly driving, there are so many things that could go wrong. And if it's a car that you care about, that you work hard for, that you make payments on especially, you do have to be very careful with it. This is the reason why many people always recommend getting a cash car when doing this type of work. It's for the unforeseeables that could happen. See, a cash car, if you dent it or scratch it or mess it up, it hurts your soul, but at the end of the day, you own the car. If it's considered a work car for you, that's all you're really worried about is if it runs, drives, it goes where you gotta go and makes it back home. This is gonna be a multi-package stop. 2 packages going to this stop. We're gonna put it right at the front door, right there. Good to go. The reason I've been doing more 5-hour routes lately is because there's no consistency with the afternoon routes. The last surges that my area had was around the 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. time. So I think it was 6:30, 6:45, and 7 p.m. There were rare ones that would happen, I believe, at 7:15 or even 7:30. There's just no way to get these blocks. And if anything, they're just not dropping, or if they are dropping, I'll see them for maybe $81, $78, just depending on the day. I just don't think it's consistent enough, and that's the reason why I'm trying to focus on the 5 hours, because I know for sure there will be 5-hour blocks that day, whether or not they're in the morning or the afternoon. I mean, it is what it is. And the other thing is, I'll guarantee to make myself either, let's say for a 4.5-hour route, $117, or a 5-hour route for $130. I'll at least guarantee myself to make that much money. If I'm waiting on routes that never come, I'm not guaranteeing myself anything. I don't even know if I'm gonna get a route. So I've had that happen, I think, 3 days in a row. So I'm sitting here, I feel like a clown, to be honest with you guys. I don't wanna keep waiting on a route that's never gonna drop.
We are currently at stop number 18. It is 6 o'clock on the dot, and we're a little bit over halfway through this route, I want to say. I mean, I don't really know how long the rest of their stops are going to take, but they're going to start getting farther and farther away.
One of the most important things I want you guys to do is to be safe and make your safety your priority. I understand that a lot of times we're trying to get through these routes as fast as possible. Believe me, I like to do the same thing. I want to run through these routes. You guys see this route though. We are in the middle of nowhere for some of these stops. Many of these stops, people don't have their lights on. They don't know that you're coming. So I want you to constantly remember that. You need to always put your safety as your #1 priority, because if not, man, I mean, you don't know. With people, their dogs are constantly out. They have no leashes on. People also, they have, you know what's, and they don't know that you're there, and they might think that you're an intruder or something. And I know I do this spiel every once in a while, but I think that it's that important. So please make sure to always think of yourself, okay? If it's unsafe, just return it, all right? Just do whatever, or leave it by the mailbox with a picture, or do something so that you're not putting yourself in some sort of jeopardy. I gotta be honest with you guys though. I have been slacking like crazy when it comes to doing these routes or just working in general. It feels like school now has my mind so stressed out. I've been really trying to save up for the master's program at my school. My financial aid really won't cover it, and that's obviously a whole nother topic, and if you guys know, you know. So I've been thinking and trying to work more, but obviously I'm trying to finish out this semester. It's now November, so my tuition bill hit, so I'm trying to get back out here. You guys know how it is. I mean, everybody's got bills that are watching these videos. I appreciate you guys always being so relatable to me, and you guys are so inspiring, and I want you guys to know how much that really does for people like myself that do content. When you guys are doing these rural routes, just look at some of the stuff you'll encounter. Like, we have already been driving off the main road now, I want to say for over a mile. And we're still going. We're still trying to get to the house. And honestly, it's nowhere in sight yet. This is why you need to make your safety a top priority. And always point your headlights towards where you're going to be walking so the Amazon vest reflects. You always want people that are home to be able to see who you are so that they don't think you're some sort of threat. I think we're finally making it here. Yeah, so we are here. This is the craziest house, like in the middle of nowhere so far.
This is also going to be stop number 25, and it is currently 6:29. Let's do this. Just right by the door form. Good to go. Let's figure out which package it is. I think it's going to be this one. Yep. Perfect. Let's see if they have any notes. I didn't get a chance because I have no service. See you on the deck steps. You got. We have made it to the second to last stop. It is currently 6:56. Next stop is going to be like 8 to 10 minutes away, I want to say. Probably like 5 to 6 miles out. Put that right here for them. Good to go.
We have ended off this route for tonight, guys. It is currently 7:07. We are 38 miles away from home. So far for this route, though, we have drove 85 miles, which means we drove a total of 123 miles for this route. I would love to know your guys' thoughts, though, and I want to hear how your routes have been doing or other apps that you've been doing. Have they been doing well? This is the season where we can make the most money. I encourage every single person, this is now the time. This is the best time of the year. If it hasn't been good all year for you, this is the time where it should get better. I'm not saying it's going to be the best out there, but you know what? This is the time where everybody needs to make some money. So try to push yourself, get out there, make that money. Just take the good with the bad. Take it day by day. Like I tell you guys with the Amazon routes too, stop by stop. Because if you stress yourself too much, you're not going to go back out there. You're not going to continuously go back out there consistently because all it's going to cause you is more stress. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this route. To the next route.